Hello and welcome. GoldBoys Live Thursday night football preview, NBA preview, maybe some World Series talk. I don't know. Jerry's on his way. He said he was going to be 5 minutes late. I was like, you know what? I got 2 minutes, James. Let's go ahead and get it started. James on the ones and twos, by the way. Per usual, Jerry. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's making it work. He's making it happen. But I was like, let's just get the ad reads out of the way. Just get ready to get going immediately when he's here. So this stream is presented by Picket Sports. Please download the app. Go right now while you're waiting. There's a few of you in here. If you don't have the Picket Sports app, like just swipe up on YouTube. You can multitask on YouTube now. Go to the App Store, download Picket Sports. Use code Eli if you want, or code GoldBoys. When you connect your first sportsbook, they're going to send you $3, which doesn't sound like much, but you can then invite your friends, and every time your friends join and connect a sportsbook, you get another $3, and so do they. So it's just $3 for everybody. So go right now while we're waiting for Jerry. App Store, download Picket Sports, use code Eli, use code GoldBoys, whatever you want. They're just going to give you $3, and I truly use it more than any other app, gambling related, whether it be a sports book, a tool, whatever. I use Picket more than anything. Also, shout out Sleeper Picks. Download the app, sign up, use code DGen Eli, use code GoldBoys, use code Parlay J if you want. You get a $100 deposit match. Awesome, awesome app, awesome daily fantasy type non-sports book where you can not gamble in non-legal gambling states. And the only app of that type that I've seen with similar, sometimes even better odds than the quote unquote real sports books, especially when you're getting like what we got Clay Thompson over half a point Tuesday. You're not getting that anywhere else at similar odds to whatever his actual line was. So download Sleeper, register, code GoldBoys, code DJ Eli, code ParlayJ, and when you deposit $100, they're going to give you another $100 to play with. Just like not I can't say free money. It's not free money, but it is you know funds that you can bet with that you're not paying for with. You know what I mean? So do that if while we're waiting. If you're in a sleeper legal state, unfortunately, I'm not. But go ahead and do that. Jerry's still not here, so what else are you gonna do? Listen to me talk. Also, last thing, shout out goldboys.com, the largest sports education community on the internet with some of the best handicappers in the world. Like JD won like $1,000 or $100,000 like 2 days ago, and it's like seems like every other day this guy's posting $100,000 take. I'm like, what the hell? And then he still can't take hot showers. Like he still has to take cold showers. Like JD, can we talk about this? Like just you know, pay the electric bill. Made $100,000. Pay the electric bill. Take a hot shower like a normal human. Um, I don't know. It seems weird to me. But goldboys.com. Sign up for the Discord. Get all of my picks. JD, Ryan Props, McAfee, Finesse the Books, so many other guys who are just insane at gambling. Not me, obviously, I suck. But where is Big Boss Jerry? Big Boss Jerry is on his way. On his way. Who? JD. Sometimes I call him Jack Daniels. Um, JD. Yeah, like every 2-3 days. Yeah, he's at like 10 in the last month. All right, dude. Whatever. Take a hot shower sometime, buddy. I don't know. Wait, what do you guys think, guys? Yeah, 300K. Yeah, right. Um, who's gonna win the World Series? I think it's gonna be the Rangers. I haven't even looked at that at the price. Let me pull that up real quick. It's gonna go FanDuel because sometimes futures are a little weird on Pickett. MLB World Series Rangers, yeah, favored. Um, Jerry's down horrendously. No, I don't think it's possible for Jerry to be down because he won 50 grand on one ticket and he makes like $10-$20 bets. You know how long it would take to go down after that? And he hit for $1,000 a couple times this summer. So yeah, Jerry's not down horrendously. Absolutely not. Excuse me. um, minus 174 for the Rangers. Kind of what I'm feeling. If it gets to a game seven, I kind of like the Diamondbacks just because you're gonna have Zach Gallen there, right? Um, World Series matchup unpredictability. Yeah, yes. The fact that we get this matchup was so unpredictable, right? Like who would have thought in April we were going to see Diamondbacks Rangers World Series? That is crazy. That's awesome. I've seen some talk about how like this can't be the best way to like choose a champion because like the teams with the worst records are in the in the World Series. Like, shut up! Like, it's baseball, first of all, and also like we know what happened to the Astros. They just looked down all year. We know what happened to the Rays. They had they lost a player to scandalous activities and didn't look the same. Like, we know what happened to these teams, right? And the Diamondbacks and the Rangers have been good all season. They have a lot of young talent that's gonna stay exciting. I don't know. Hi, Jerry. How are you today, buddy? You might have to. Can't hear you. You gotta flip your phone. Flip your phone, and then tell your mic to work.
How's this angle?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think it's great.
You miss me?
Yeah, average level of missing you. You know.
See, the honeymoon's already over. I come back for one show and you already fucking hate me again.
Yeah. Hey, James, can you highlight director, buddy? And yeah, we're just talking. I was just kind of opening up. I got the ad reads out of the way for you, so you don't have to mess with listening to me for that. You also don't get the the 20-second break at a time while I'm doing those. So, thoughts on the World Series? Minus 174.
I don't care. I don't care.
All right.
I just walked in. I just fucking walked in the house. What a commute I just had. You have no idea. You don't even know what it's like to live in New York City. It is fucking hell, right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
I'm very cranky right now.
Why don't you just come to Indiana, dude? Aren't you an electrician? We have an IBEW here,
Yeah, you get paid like $20 an hour or some shit.
Nah.
No, thanks.
It's unionized. Isn't it a national rate?
No.
Really?
IBEW, it's IBEW is the international, and then we have locals in each state or cities, and everybody makes different rates based on the cost of living.
Oh, well, one of my best friends is a union electrician, and he makes pretty good money. I know that. So
probably lying to you.
No. He drives a nicer truck than me. I don't know.
So this is how my commute went. All right.
Yeah, tell us.
So this is karma. Karma is real. I don't care what anybody says. So I'm sitting on the train, and I tried to cause a fight between two people, and I did it on purpose. All right. So I see this, like 3 or 4 people come on the train together. They look like touristy, they're European. I see the lady he was with go to like the other side of the train. I see him. He sits next to me. His friend sits across from me, and he takes his phone out and he's trying to make a video of, like, I guess his wife or girlfriend. And he's taking a video, and it looks like he's filming a guy standing up, but he's filming her. It's like, looks mad random. Like he's just fucking filming like that. So I look at him, and then I start looking at the guy, and I start doing look what he's doing. I knew it wasn't recording him, but I just wanted to start shit because I was bored.
Yeah.
So the guy looks at me and looks at him, and the guy says, "Hey, what are you doing? Why are you recording me? What is this? Why are you taking pictures of me?" And I'm laughing in my head because I know he's not doing it of him. So the guy looks at his friend. He doesn't speak much English, and the other guy goes, "Oh, that's his wife over there." So now I made the original guy that I was looking at feel like an asshole, and he's apologizing to the guy, and I'm laughing, holding in my laughter because I'm an asshole. I'm sorry. And then someone jumped in front of my train. And my commute was a mess. So
wait, actually?
Yes.
That like they died?
No, they said struck. People get struck by trains all the time because they walk too close or whatever. They just said struck. I don't think anybody got killed, but regardless, it's still sad. But yeah, so then I had to, get off the train, take another fucking train, and the whole enchilada. Then it was just a disaster. So then I just walk in the door, and here I am, 3 hours later.
Good for you. At least you made it home. At least it wasn't you that got hit by the train.
Sometimes, Eli. Sometimes,
So you're not gonna tell me who you think's gonna win the World Series?
I'm all in on the Rangers.
Thank you. Finally,
I'm all in on the Rangers.
I've been telling you all year, man. They're good.
They've got the vets. They've got a lot of experience on that team. They got just a lethal lineup. I mean, anybody any given day can give you a big clutch bomb, especially in a World Series game. Good pitching. I mean, I mean, look at what they did. Like Scherzer was getting rocked, but then you have guys coming in, three
On it,
guys
yeah.
behind them that are just holding it down. It's just uh, they have a lot of magic, and they got Creed on their side.
Yeah, but kind of I'm not gonna bet outcome, I don't think. Kind of how I was looking at it though, like I definitely like the Rangers. I think they're gonna do it in 6, which is plus 3 the Rangers 4-2 is plus 390 on FanDuel. I also feel like if the Diamondbacks can get it to a game 7 where you have Gallen on the mound, um, I don't hate the Diamondbacks in 7, you know what I mean? So you could theoretically play Diamondbacks 4-3, Rangers 4-2 at plus 570, plus 390 respectively, you know? Um, I might do something like that. Might do something like that. Um, dude,
What
I
about
mean,
like a series result, like exact, like you could do like series result, like maybe something like Rangers 4-2, like they win in 6.
the level to which I hate you is like crazy.
You hate me?
That's literally what I was just talking about.
I don't listen to you. You understand?
I said Rangers in 6, but if it goes to a game 7, I like the Diamondbacks. So you could play Rangers in 6, which is plus 390, or you could also play Diamondbacks in 7, which is plus 570.
I'm so sorry. I did the thing where I completely spaced out everything you were saying.
That's the whole time. The whole time I was just talking. I was breaking it down, playing. You know, so
I'm
funny.
sorry.
I made a joke on Twitter a little. Well, people thought it was a joke. I said that my dad was like kind of famous in the garden track, like the antique garden tractor world. He's moved over to the YouTube chat. That's Harrison Horse Stables, Wheel Horse, of course. That'd be my dad because he likes wheel horse tractors, which is old kind of barn tractors. Anyway, okay. You want to talk about basketball or football next?
You pick.
Let's talk about football, I guess. There is a football game tonight. There's a football game tonight.
Yes.
The Buccaneers and the Bills. Any general thoughts on this game? The Buccaneers are surprising a lot of people, including me. It's crazy what just having like a solid, steady league average quarterback can do if you've got some guys around them. They look not bad. And the Bills have the really good problem of like winning games and also have everybody talking about how bad you look. So I don't know. Big favorites here for the Bills, but any just general thoughts?
I mean, I hate the Bills, but I'm going to give an unbiased analysis here. This is a fucking angry team right now.
Yeah.
This is a disappointing, angry team right now. This is a terrible spot for the Buccaneers right now. I think that the Bills are just going to show out and try to prove a point. This is 3 straight weeks of nasty games for the Bills. I mean, they lost to New England. They barely beat a bad Giants team. A ugly, ugly game. They didn't score till the fourth quarter. First time in how many games they were shut out in the first half or something like that. It was just a really nasty, nasty win for them. Game before that they lost. It's been a rough stretch, and someone else has to do some heavy lifting for that offense. Stephon Diggs obviously has been going off every week, and clearly the results still aren't there. They need to spread the ball out, and that's why I am very big on Gabe Davis today.
I like
It
that.
is time. Gabe Davis last season would just come out of left field, and you didn't know. You kind of got an idea when he was going to do it, but you didn't know exactly. And he would just show out for like 125 yards and just go absolutely bananas. Uh, I think this is a big Gabe Davis spot, especially you got the Buccaneers who give up chunk yardage to wide receivers. This could easily be a 100-yard game for Gabe Davis
And two
with those
catches.
chunk plays.
And
30
two
yards. I mean,
catches.
he can go off for a 40-yard bomb. He's an explosive player. He doesn't get talked about enough. And his line, I looked at his lines and it's 42 and a half. I said, are you fucking kidding me? I understand now, especially with Kincaid in the equation now, who is an upgrade to Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox, obviously, that big red zone guy, but Kincaid can do it all. He's going to get the receptions. But Gabe Davis can really take the top off of defense. If you worry too much about Diggs, which teams may start doing now because he's been going off, you got a problem on your hands with Gabe Davis. So I wouldn't be shocked
That's
if he
so
goes for
funny.
125 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean he can fly. He is he's the deep ball threat here there for the Bills. Obviously, if you don't watch a lot of Bills, Stephon Diggs obviously one of the best in the league. But Yeah, that's interesting. I was looking at Gabe Davis too. I like that. I like that. 2 touchdowns and 100 plus yards is the ticket that James was showing on the screen that you didn't talk about, but it's okay. Damn, y'all really in the country like that. So I am not. No, we're not actually. Kind of went to high school in the country, but I live 10 minutes from downtown Indianapolis. So no. Both running
How's
back.
your traffic?
What's that?
How's your traffic?
Um, compared to you, uh, not even in the ballpark. Like,
Like, do you ever have to go like 10 miles an hour?
no.
Ugh,
No, like, no.
I may
If
take
there's
you up on that.
construction, yeah, if there's construction, like, yeah, maybe, but, yeah, so, like, if when I had to actually, like, drive to work, the last, like, 3 years of my job, I was like, full-time remote, so I did not have to leave my house, but when I was having to drive downtown every day, there was construction, normally, it's literally, like, probably, like, 15 minutes for me to get in my like, pull out of my driveway and be in the parking garage downtown, um there were there was, like, a month or 2 where it took me, like, 25, 30 minutes, and I was, like, furious because of traffic, but that's just because there was construction and shit. But no, I live on the far west side of Indianapolis. I could be to the complete opposite other east side of Indianapolis in, like, 40 minutes.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Yep.
Has it ever taken you 3 hours to get home?
No, I could walk. I could walk in 3 hours, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, I gave out a play. What are you thinking?
Um, I haven't bet anything on this game yet. I'm almost to the point where I'm like I've bet Chris Godwin touchdown the last 2 weeks and he hasn't gotten one. I almost just have to do it again because like he's got to score sometime at this point, and I've got like I got to recoup a little bit of losses. It's kind of chasing a loss. It's not like smart gambling. Like don't follow that strategy. But um, I think I'm gonna play Chris Godwin for an anytime touchdown. I don't know what the odds are. Let me check the Pickett Sports app and see. It's like plus 280 or something when I looked earlier today. I've seen multiple people mentioning like both running backs receptions. Easton mentioned that specifically, and I've seen kind of individual people calling out one or the other individually. Um, I think I kind of like that too. I haven't taken it. Plus 290 Chris Godwin touchdown. I'm gonna play that. I'm probably gonna play Chris Godwin touchdown.
What is the lowest odds of a play you would play, like a straight bet?
Right now or the beginning of the season?
Right now.
Probably like anything plus money. I would play. You know.
But like mine, like what's the like you look at a bet and it's like minus something, but you're like, I'll bet a nice little chunk to make some money on that.
It's very, very dependent. Like the biggest bet I've put down this season on the NFL was Zaire Franklin tackles, and it was like minus 115. And I played it to win 1 unit. So I played
Oh, so that
to win one.
wow. So you wouldn't go as far as like minus 150.
I mean, I would depending. Like it's not that
Do you,
I don't think you should ever have a rule where I'm not going to play. Like I'm not going to lay that much juice ever. I don't think you should have it like a rule of thumb where you don't do that. If you like to play that much and you feel that good about it, I would make a habit out of that personally. But why? What are you
do
looking
you
at specifically?
do you think Baker Mayfield's going to throw an interception?
Yeah, yeah. It's
I
minus one
love that
fifty.
market, by the way. I love the interception market. Every time I'm on proper chop or whatever, I'm like I give out interceptions and it hits. It's like if I'm in a cold streak, I just bet interception and it hits. It's it's fucking phenomenal. But I mean, Baker Mayfield's minus 150. I hate that though because every time I bet an interception, it's usually even money or better. But it's
Yeah,
Baker
I mean
Mayfield, man.
last 4 in a row, and six different games this year with an interception.
I
Um,
mean, if the Bills come out of the gate, he's going to be playing from behind, and we're going to see classic Baker Mayfield. So slinging and praying. So I don't know. Minus 150, maybe a parlay piece. Uh, do you know if that line is better anywhere else? Can you look it up? I can't because I have my phone in my hand.
yeah, sure, I can do that for you, buddy.
Oh, thanks, buddy. You're a pal. You know that?
Interceptions, Baker Mayfield interceptions, 135 on Barstool.
Oh,
135 on Barstool, 142 on Caesars. 145 on Hard Rock, which you don't have. So yeah, 135 on Barstool. It's like the best line, and that absolutely brings it back into the market of playable. I think. Like if you're not comfortable laying minus 135, like I don't know, you might not be very good at this. Although I haven't laid minus 135 in a while.
Well, there's ways you could turn it into a builder. You could take a real
Yeah,
chalk prop and bring up
yeah.
the odds. I wouldn't recommend doing that with like 3 legs though. I see some people putting like 3 or 4 legs to win like minus 110. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense, but you got 4 different players that could get injured. So
Like all the plus EV science says, like the fewer the legs, the better for a parlay, even if it's like minus 200 legs or whatever.
don't fucking get me started on that word EV. The amount of fucking EV nerds that are invading gambling Twitter are the most annoying fucking people on the planet. You know what? I'm gonna go on a fucking rant. These fucking dweebs
Okay,
come in here. We're having a good fucking time, enjoying ourselves, making our stupid parlay lottos, and these idiots come in here like, this is dumb. This is this. You got to do plus EV, this and that. Let me have a fucking good time. All right. If it wasn't for the, if I was one of these dweebs, I wouldn't have hit some crazy bomb parlays and felt the adrenaline I haven't felt since I lost my virginity. So go fuck yourself. Stick to your style of betting and let me enjoy myself.
if you're watching on Twitch, can somebody please clip that, because I should have let that breathe for a minute. I should have given
Am I
you
wrong?
3 to 5 second pause at the end there to let it close out. No, you're not. That was great. You've had some rants on this show. I'm not going to try to rank them. That was up there, buddy. That was up there pretty high. That was a solid
It came
rant.
from my soul. Trust me.
It was, I felt the emotion, but also, sometimes your rants, you're still wrong. I think you're right on that one. So, respect to you on that. Oh, and what I always say is, like, I don't care what the plus EV was if the bet lost. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if the bet
Also,
if you lost
go
the
fuck
bet,
yourself.
you lost 100% of your stake. I don't care what I don't care what the expected value was. The actual value was minus 100% of whatever you risked. Uh,
Oh.
okay. Cool.
All right. So are we not betting anything else on this game? I think I'm done with this game. I also bet another parlay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there it is. All right. This was a more simpler version of Gabe Davis having a decent day. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
Josh Allen's going to go off. There's also maybe some running back controversy over there. Cook is he is what he is. They may be in the market for another running back just to try to make them more contenders. Their offense obviously a little stagnant, but they shouldn't have a problem passing the ball in this game. So I think this is very reasonable for an okay Gabe Davis day with a little bit of a profit boost on it. So I don't think this is that bad.
I do like that. I might tell you on that. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I did say on Twitter I was going to read some other people's plays because I wasn't going to have a whole lot of action on this. I'm thinking what I might do is take Chris Godwin anytime touchdown, parlay it with a couple of these that I like. From at Too Much Stocks, exactly how it sounds. Diggs anytime touchdown, and I did ask for a short write up, and his write up was, "Do you actually need one?" Haha. And you really don't. You don't really need one. I mean, Diggs anytime. I don't know what are the odds on that. Probably not great, but I don't mind that. Loveless ENT on Twitter. Josh Allen over 22. I like this one too. Over 22.5 rushing yards. This line is too low for one that can be cleared in one scramble. Bucks have a top 10 rushing defense, strong front seven, and Buffalo doesn't have any dynamic backs. More passing for Buffalo increases the likelihood for scrambles. I kind of like that logic and that line of thinking, right? That, like, yeah, the Bucks rushing defense is pretty solid, but if you're trying to evaluate a quarterback rushing yard, it's not that it doesn't matter, but it's probably not going to be a designed rush for Josh Allen, right? It's going to be him screaming out of the pocket. So Josh Allen over 22.5 rushing yards is interesting to me. I like that from Loveless ENT on Twitter.
Loveless ENT is also a sweetheart, by the way. Great person.
Oh yeah, you know him?
Just always in the tweet replies saying nice things. You gotta love it.
All right, well, go follow Loveless ENT while you're at it. There was one at Duvy Bets, DUVY Bets. I know I've followed this guy for a long time. He has like 600 followers. This guy puts in the work and he knows what he's talking about. Bills allow 7 targets to running backs per game, resulting in 5 receptions per game for an average of 43 receiving yards per game. I know it's a lot of numbers for you, buddy. And you might get mad at me talking about stats too much, but Rachaad White has hit over 21.5 receiving yards in 4 of 6. He also averages 4.2 targets the last 5. Bills should be winning, so give me White over 21.5 receiving yards.
Mm,
I like that too.
I do like that. You said he only has 600 followers?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we got to get that up. We got to do something about
That's
that.
Duvy Bets, Duvy Bets, Duvy Bets.
Is it in your replies on that post?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Okay, so dang it, I'm going to go to FanDuel, don't I? Pickett, if you happen to be watching, I love your app. I will promote the hell out of it, even if you stop sponsoring us. But I wish the same game parlay support was just a little bit better. I think it's probably on the sportsbook side, and they probably don't give you that same API level access. But okay, I'm gonna build
Nerd.
this out. Stephon Diggs is plus 110 on FanDuel. That's like that seemed kind of high. Like
Plus 110 to score?
yeah.
I think it's a trap.
Okay.
But don't listen to me. This is just when I say I think, that means I have nothing to say that I know. You know what I mean? Just a thought.
Sure. Rachaad White, 20. It's up to 23.5. I'm gonna roll with it anyway. And then Josh Allen, 22.5. That's $10 to win 261. And wait, I haven't used my boost yet. So with a 50% boost, that ends up being oh shoot. 50%. $10 to win 390. I don't hate that. I actually don't hate that. This is
Say the legs again.
Yep, Stephon Diggs, anytime touchdown. Chris Godwin, anytime touchdown. Rachaad White, over 23.5 receiving yards. Josh Allen, over 22.5 rushing yards.
Oh wow, that looks like a fun one.
I'm gonna probably put $10 on that. You know, that's all I got for this game. Any closing thoughts?
Bills blowout.
Bills blowout, maybe, but like it's Thursday night. You know, it could be just some weird stuff going on.
Yeah, weird stuff like a fucking blowout that we'll be complaining about in the second half that none of the players are playing.
Okay, let's move over into NBA chat. If you guys have any other NFL questions, Thursday Night Football related, drop them in chat. We'll try to get to them unless I forget. Because Jerry probably can't see it on his little phone screen.
Do you watch hockey?
Oh, you want to talk about hockey? You can. I don't.
Anybody else think the Lightning are going to win by like 5 fucking goals tonight?
The Lightning are our hockey team?
No, it's weather, Eli.
I mean, it is. You didn't just state a false statement. That's a true statement. Lightning.
Let's go to basketball. I've had enough.
Do you have a shots on goal parlay or anything you want to give out?
Stamkos, anytime goal.
Who?
Stamkos. Stamkos playing tonight? I didn't even see the fucking injury report. He's always banged up. He's due.
Okay.
I'm tired of fucking Kucherov scoring. I'm tired of it.
Freaking heck Kucherov, man. Get out of here, you know? I hate that guy too.
God, Jesus, Eli. You're white. You don't watch hockey?
No. No.
I thought every white guy in America watched hockey. I thought that was like a thing.
No, I do have a hockey jersey back there to make it look. Actually, I just ordered that to piss Easton off because like we both were gonna start paying attention to hockey like last season. He actually kind of did, and then I didn't. But he decided he was gonna be a Rangers fan. And I will say the only person I've ever watched play hockey, and I know this isn't the case. This isn't the only person that's this good, but the only person I've watched play hockey, and I'm like, wow, that guy is like significantly better than anybody else on the court or the ice, or whatever, is Nathan McKinnon. I liked him a lot, so he was like, I'm going to be an Colorado Avalanche fan. So I ordered that jersey to piss Easton off, and now I just have it there to look cool, look more of a sports guy that can talk about like any sport. It's not the case. I don't know shit about hockey.
Well, Avalanche are 6-0, so you picked a good team.
Let's go. I knew that too. I definitely knew that. Okay. Sixers, Bucks. These are the only two teams in basketball that haven't played yet, I think. You've probably seen all the controversy. James Harden reconditioning, as you pointed out on Twitter today, right? No idea what's going to happen there. No idea why, if you're any team in basketball, you would want to trade for James Harden, to be honest. I mean, just being honest about it. Thoughts on that, or thoughts on this game?
They're being investigated right now for that player attendance thing that they just added to the league, the new rule. So that's a thing right now. I don't know who's going to get fined, which side's going to get fined. So we'll see. But I don't know what's so now you add Dame Lillard to the Bucks, and like how is this offense going to run now? This is like I'm not going crazy. This is like I'm just going to wait and see what happens. I mean I think Dame is going to try to put on a show in his first game, but do I know that? No. I would rather probably take a chance on Maxi 6 assists. It was plus 110. Can you tell me if it went down? It was plus 110 like 2 hours ago, and I didn't bet it.
I can tell you if it went down. While I like a Maxi alternate line tonight too, but I personally like alternate threes. Um, I don't know. It just feels like a Maxi three threes. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts in general on the Lillard move?
It's fucking great. Good for Lillard. He was loyal to a franchise that didn't do shit for him and couldn't get fucking good players around him. So I mean,
You want Maxi 6 assists
yeah, it was plus 110 before.
plus 112.
Okay, same shit.
I love like I saw a lot like I'm a big Drew Holiday guy. I for whatever reason I talked so much shit to Nick Larson on these shows last year about the Bucks and how I thought they were overrated. I like Drew Holiday a lot. But when I would watch the Bucks offense, it seemed like it really started to stall out if it wasn't a Giannis takeover game, right? Like Chris Middleton is a great basketball player towards the end of his prime. Kind of a shooting focus. I don't know. They didn't really have a whole lot of, this guy can beat anybody one-on-one, like starting the open court, right? They were kind of slow. I don't know. I think Dame can really help that. I think he is, a better shooter than Drew. He's not the defender that Drew was. I don't think. Am I wrong on that? Just I don't have any stats to back that up. But so maybe the Bucks give up a little bit more points. But I don't know. I think they need to speed up a little bit as an offense, especially when it's not one of those, Giannis 40 points and 20 rebound nights.
They they traded defense for a much better offense, and
Yeah.
it's a good move because they needed an elite talent next to Giannis as far as scoring.
Yeah.
And the thing that's going to be a pain in the ass with the Bucks this year, which is like, this is why people didn't make a lot of money on betting on like secondary players and bench players, because when you have guys like Giannis and Lillard, you don't know who's going to be the guy that day. It's all going to depend on the defensive game plan. You don't know what the coaches are going to tell the team before the game. All right, we're going to stop Giannis. We're going to give help in the paint. That's going to leave Dame open for the game. Teams could play the opposite. They could say, no, but we're going to let Giannis try to do his thing in the paint. We're just going to seal the perimeter, and then it's all going to come up to a game plan. So we'll see. It's going to be a wait and see thing. But I do think first game on a new team after all these years, Dame has to take a bunch of threes, right? He has to try to show out a little bit, but we'll see.
I can see that. I can also see Dame being the guy of like, hey guys, I'm just here to help. Like, and if somebody else is going, like maybe he has 12 assists. You know what I mean? I don't know. I do have a lottery ticket in this game. Are you interested in that?
Sure.
I think James has it. We'll see if he puts it up there. It does involve Tyrese Maxey to hit 5 or more 3-pointers, which is, I don't know. I hit that bet a couple times last season. It was just, it's kind of an electric bet because he's such a streaky guy, but he can absolutely make 5. I think he shot, in preseason limited minutes, he shot 7 or more and made 4 twice, I think. And this is a team that without James Harden, he's going to have to score a little bit, right? Embiid is going to probably have his 30 to 40 points, right? But they need a little bit more. Last season, at some point, Tyrese Maxey without James Harden on the floor, like his scoring, it went up a whole lot. It went up a whole lot. You're better than that, Eli. Jimmy Butler averages 37. Statistically, an extremely overrated defender. So I'm not saying that Drew Holiday is an outstanding defender. I think what I said was he's a better defender than Damian Lillard, which I'm not sure
You are correct.
you can argue with me about a little bit. I would agree that, I've seen him as like a top 2 or 3 defensive point guard in basketball. I'm not sure that he's that. But he's certainly an above league average defender, where I think Dame Lillard on his best day is maybe a league average defender. Am I crazy saying that? I think I'm close to right there. You know what I mean? And I do use my eyes. I think so. Yeah. Jimmy Butler
You have
averages
your glasses
37.
on?
Me? No.
Oh, there we go. That's the problem.
Yeah, I do get dumber when I take my glasses off. I do get dumber when I take my glasses off. But anyway, oh yeah, here's that. I feel like I feel like early in the season there's gonna be a lot more missed shots, and maybe Joel Embiid like has that effort level up through the roof because he hasn't played 100 basketball games where he had to carry his team for every single one. So I don't know. It's just it's all an effort thing for Embiid. Not really an effort thing. I don't want to say that and make it sound like I'm saying he's not trying. It's like if he decides to get 12 rebounds tonight, he's gonna get it, right? Like he's a dominant athletic force. And I was just saying what I was saying about Damian Lillard. I kind of see it as yeah, I think he you could absolutely be right, and he takes like 10 threes tonight. We saw early in the season last year, was shooting the ball like crazy, and making it. But I could also see, he wants to get acclimated a little bit, and wants to show he's going to be a valuable part of the offense to helping everybody else and getting everybody else better. So I think 6 assists is very doable as well, especially with a 50% profit boost, $15 to win 300. I feel like nothing on here is that crazy. I think Maxi 5 threes is probably the longest shot, but I could absolutely see an Embiid 12 rebounds and Dame 6 assists sometime in the third quarter. Thoughts?
But let me ask you a question. What do you think is easier for a guy arriving on a new team, new scheme, new plays?
I know what you're saying.
Is it understanding the offense, who's going to cut where, who to pass to, or is it shooting a 3-pointer?
Yep, you're right. It would be shooting a 3-pointer. You're right, 100%. But if this is a team that the thought here is they want to get out and run a little bit more, they want to have more of a scoring threat off the pick and roll. Yeah, I see your point. I think you're correct in that, but also I don't think it completely
Then
invalidates. It
again,
doesn't completely
I-
invalidate my point.
I'm
You know
gonna
what I mean?
I'm gonna counter my point
Okay,
because I'm an asshole and I like to just shit on myself.
sure.
In real life too. Sometimes when I'm on the bus. I also Chris Paul that first game. I think he had like 20 potential assists. So I don't fucking know anything.
Mm,
His first game as a Warrior. So
yeah. Dame also a much better scoring threat and obviously a 3-point shooter, especially at this stage of career than Chris Paul. But yeah, I mean, I feel like even he could have 7 threes and 6 assists in the second or third quarter still. You know what I mean?
fuck
Six
it. You
assists
know
is not
what?
crazy. 6 assists is not crazy.
I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna throw $5 on it. It's stupid. Don't tell me. Nobody listen to what I'm saying. I'm just talking out loud. 5 threes, 10 assists.
Oh man. So, what are the odds? You can't look. I gotta
That
look.
something like that should have some negative correlation because you're
It
shooting and
should.
you're passing.
It should. Hang on, I gotta put 10 cents on this other thing so I don't forget it. Player threes. How many threes did you say?
5, which is like plus 120, I think, or something. It's
Plus
not a
180.
lot.
Plus 180.
Oh,
And you want 10 assists for Dame, which is plus 330. It's it's a solid plus 917. I was hoping it was gonna be a little bit more than that. So 10
I thought it
bucks
was
to
gonna be
win.
plus 1,000. Yeah,
Yeah, 10 to win 91. Not crazy.
yeah. I wouldn't put $10 on that. That's a
Mhm.
$5 bet. $5 nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could use your boost on that if you wanted to. Giannis triple double Lillard 5 threes. It's not
That's
crazy.
another thing now. If they're gonna contain Giannis now, he has the perimeter and he could hit. I mean, Middleton could hit threes. Uh, Lopez can hit threes. Now he has Damian Lillard, who when he's hot, he's gonna hit every fucking three in sight, no matter from what part of the floor. So there's gonna be some Giannis triple doubles on some random nights.
Yeah. Um, I've seen a couple people now ask for your first basket pick in this game. No thoughts? Is it what if it's Dame? What if it's Dame?
um,
Call play for him early, call play for him early to see when
what is Giannis like plus fucking 380?
I don't
Because
know.
that's who I would pick, but I wouldn't bet it because it's low odds, and I don't bet high wagers on first baskets.
440. Embiid is 480. Damian Lillard is the third highest odds at 650, or third lowest odds, I guess. Brooke
Mm,
Lopez plus 800. Is that kind of sneaky, you think?
I was thinking about that.
PJ
Mm,
Tucker is the long shot 16-1. Please don't bet on that guy to do anything.
Don't do anything with that guy, please, for the love of God.
You know I'm going through it when you see PJ Tucker on one of my slips, guys. Okay, just fair warning. I hate that guy. I'm kind of in. The more we talk about Dame, I'm kind of in on Dame first basket. You know, they call one for him early, or
And
they call it
and,
they call a
and
pick and roll and leave Embiid or whoever it is doubled. You know what I mean? 650 for Dame. Tyrese Maxey, sneaky first basket. You know I love it. Listen, I don't know. I like watching Tyrese Maxey play basketball, so it might come off as you know I'm a big Tyrese Maxey fan. That's not really the case. I don't really like the Sixers at all. I think Maxey is a really fun guy to watch play basketball. So I'm more inclined to bet on him for some things. Plus 850. I feel like I might need a little bit more than that. Use Pickets works. You might be able to find a better line, but I don't know. What are you thinking? First basket. Put me on the spot. Let's hear it.
Giannis drives into the paint, kicks it out to Dame. Dame kicks it out to Middleton. Middleton for 3.
Method. First basket. Method. Oh, there's so much to scroll through. Chris Middleton, 3-point field goal. Want to guess what those odds are?
Plus 2,100.
2,800. So now all we need to do is get this right and also get something right in the next game with similar odds. And, you know, maybe nobody
And
will hear from us again tomorrow.
I'll be in Cancun.
All right. We're ready to move on.
Yes.
Suns, Lakers, no. Booker, no. No Bradley Beal. It kind of seemed like the Lakers still going to find a way to lose this game. I don't know. I'm not. I listen when they made all those moves at the deadline last year. I was one of the guys saying, I like the moves. I think this could make them matter. You're a Lakers fan, right?
Yes, and I was fucking disgusted with that last game. That game should have
Yeah.
been a bigger blowout than what it was.
Yeah.
The Lakers to start out quarters were looking like I said it. I think I tweeted it. They look like a fucking like a rec league, like a YMCA, bunch of guys getting together. The plays were sloppy. The bricks were bricks. I think LeBron's first shot went off the side of the backboard. It's like, dude, these fucking guys. You're playing with LeBron James, like you're playing with one of the greatest of all time. Don't these guys want to get into the gym? Fucking, I'm telling you what. Watching the Kobe years with the Lakers, these fucking guys were in the gym working. What is going on with this team? They don't look like they practice, you
Yeah.
know. And they finished quarter strong. They would hit some shots. It would look good. Prince had a really good game.
You called Prince threes too, I think, right?
Yeah, I did, but I only bet him for 1, and he went for
Oh yeah.
fucking 4.
Yeah. Yeah. How about Bruce
Um,
Brown last night for my Pacers? Walking in with a cowboy hat, 6 threes, career high. Are you kidding me? Anytime you see Bruce Brown walk into the stadium in a cowboy hat, max out his threes. That's my new system play. I hate system plays, but I'm in. Go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off, buddy.
I love guys like that because those are guys that are having fun with the game. You know, they're so relaxed, and you don't have to worry about the real cold streaks. They're just having fun. You know.
Yeah. And I know it's just the Wizards, but my Pacers look damn good last night. And that's going to be a fun team to
How many
watch.
points did they put up?
400 or something like that.
It was something ridiculous.
I
Yeah,
think they were at
new record.
I think they were at like 109, 110 in the third quarter, and I saw them take Miles Turner and Tyrese Halliburton out, and I turned it off because whatever. Thoughts on this, and everybody should know. Like I'm a big stats guy with my bets. It's really really hard for me this early in basketball season because we have no data to go off of, right? Like I can't even get preseason data. I'm not sure that I would care if I could. So we can see, you know, we can look at last season. But I haven't placed a straight bet on NBA this season. It might be a week or so before I do. But game script is not really a basketball NBA thing. I guess it kind of is. Without the offensive weapons that they're missing tonight, it doesn't seem like they kind of have to run. Not that they need Yusuf Nurkic to run the offense at all. It's not what I'm saying. But doesn't seem like they're going to have to run things inside out from the post a little bit more. Like they don't have Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, outstanding basketball players, can beat pretty much anybody one-on-one and get by their guy. You know, there's not a whole lot of that without them there. So it seems like it's going to be kind of a slower, grinded out game, feeding in the post more. Yusuf Nurkic. Maybe he kicks it out. Maybe he gets like 7 of his own offensive rebounds. You know what I mean? So I was looking at Tuesday night. I was looking at his assists. I didn't take it. I think he ended up getting his 4, right? No, he got 3. He got 3, and I think his line was like 3.5. But he had like 8 potential assists.
I love his assists.
If I was going to make a straight play this early in the season, it would probably be Nurkic over 3.5 assists. I think it is plus money.
Yes.
But I put that in a lottery ticket leg. Also love his rebounds. He had 14 last game. I know it's Anthony Davis. Somebody mentioned foul trouble on Twitter. It's a valid point.
Yeah. He's got to keep his hands to himself. He has a big problem with that.
But 12 rebounds doesn't seem crazy to me at all. So when you take those and then you combine it with Joshua Okogie, who I know, people were telling me on Twitter he's not good at basketball. Listen, I don't care. I don't need him to score 30. I need 12 points, and we're freeing up how many shots? 50? Maybe not 50, but 40, 30, 40 shots with Booker and Beal not out there. 12 points. I don't know. I feel like me and you on an NBA court may be able to get like 2 points if you give us all 48 minutes. So somebody gets paid to do this professionally. 12 doesn't seem crazy, right? Especially when we're talking about $15 to win 300. You know what I mean? That's Nurkic 12 rebounds and 4 assists, and Joshua Okogie just 12 points, guys. I don't need 30. I need 12. 12 points.
That's reasonable.
Thank you. Bobby Portis rebounds. Booby Portis. I do like I'm a big Bobby Portis fan too. I will tell you what I don't like, guys, and I've given you only like 2 random guys that I'm enjoy watching. Yeah. I hate Kevin Durant. If that matters.
Why do you hate Kevin Durant?
Just don't like him. Just his general vibe.
His vibe.
Yeah.
What's his vibe? Schmug.
I thought that's why, like, when you use the word vibe, you didn't have to explain more. That's why I said it. Like,
oh, okay,
just like the aura that he presents.
He hates gamblers, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
I remember that too. Yeah. Heck,
he'd like any chance he gets, he talks shit about gamblers, which is actually pretty funny. So,
yeah. Don't like James Harden either.
I mean, at this point, who does? Are there still James Harden stands out there? I remember these fucking little 15-year-old kids. It was like all James Harden accounts on Twitter. Do people still like this guy?
Not me. Paul George, no. Victor Oladipo, hate them. Cannot stand those guys. Give me your bottom 3 NBA players. Least favorite.
Dylan Brooks. I fucking hate him.
That's a cop-out answer. First of all,
I don't care. Dylan Brooks. I just really do not like him. I don't like his fucking face. I don't like the way he dances. I don't like anything about him. Let's see. Who else do I really? I don't have a lot of hatred for players.
You don't have to hate them,
Dislike?
Sure. Gotta be somebody with Celtics, right? I mean, you're a Lakers fan.
Seth Curry's face annoys me. He looks like a weird version of Steph Curry. I know they're brothers, but it's just the face for me. I don't know.
Okay.
And Austin Reeves.
Why? You don't like Austin Reeves?
I love the player. I just can't stand watching him, like the way he runs. I don't know. There's something that just annoys me.
I feel like if I was like 100 times more athletic, and not that Austin Reeves is like the super athletic guy, but like if I was like 100 times as athletic as I am currently, like I would look like probably Austin Reeves on a basketball court. Like I saw him on the replay of him on that fast break dunk he had. It's just like, yeah, he ended up dunking it pretty easily, but it looked like he kind of was struggling a little bit. You know what I mean? Like everything just a little bit harder than I don't know. It looks like he's making things harder when I just I don't know. Whatever.
What do you think about Gabe Vincent tonight? Little bounce back from that stinker in the opener.
Threes. Yeah. I like threes a lot in the opener, and it does kind of seem like at least the last couple months of MLB, save for a few days here and there, I was always like a day early. Maybe I'm a game early on Vincent. I didn't play it, but yeah.
I feel like on this team though, like the bench ham is just gonna ride the hot hand. So if you want minutes, you have to come out of the gate strong and play well, and you'll get extended play during the game. I don't think they have a set rotation for the bench right now. So Gabe Vincent put up a stinker. I think he wants to, earn some more playing time. So maybe it's a big bounce back spot. Maybe he's like a lotto piece for like maybe 4. He just goes off. Take
He can
maybe
absolutely do it.
takes 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, he can do it. Oubre Jr. points. I don't know that guy's that good at
I found
basketball.
another guy I can't stand him.
Oubre. Kevin Durant assists. That's what I want to get to. Big take. I know he struggled shooting. Like one of his worst shooting performances all time. I think. I mean, don't quote me on that, but it didn't look great. Who the hell is he going to pass the ball to? You know what I mean? I think he's going to have to shoot a lot. Missing the next 2 best players on the team by a long shot. Okogie, 12.5 points, rebounds. Dave, I'm with you. Don't tweet about it because everybody's gonna tell you how bad at basketball he is. But I think like I said, we're Kevin Durant's gonna shoot a lot more. There's still gonna be 20 to 30 shots. Somebody's got to take, and Okogie's got to get at least like 5-6 field goal attempts, right? Give me a couple free throws. I think he's gonna score 12 points. So 12.5 points plus rebounds. I'm in. Please no Gabe. He looks miserable with Braun already. Okogie points huge. Godwin assists. Godwin assists. What? Chris Godwin plays for the Buccaneers. Any final thoughts?
We made it through the show. I made it home. I need to go shower. I smell like construction, and your face makes me want to throw up.
All right. Are you going to be on Sunday morning show or no?
Sure.
Okay. Well, we'll be back Sunday morning. Finesse the books. Actually, there's no UFC this week. I don't know if he's going to do a show tomorrow night for the fake box or the Ngannou boxing match or not. But if he does, watch it. If not, watch the 12 o'clock show tomorrow. And we'll catch you Sunday. Big Sports.
Fair warning, Sunday morning I am going to be extremely fucking hungover because I have a party Saturday night. So
okay, that's fine.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, maybe that's when you're at your peak gambling. So, do you want to go to SunsGuard? Yeah, I was trolling. Thank you. Pick Sports, sleeper picks, GoldBoys.com. Use code GoldBoys, whatever you want. Be nice to each other. Good luck on your bets, and we'll see you Sunday morning. Bye, guys.
Later.